Before the new NU tier for Pokemon Black and White metagame was released, Flaming Sway released a rarely used tier that came out from Smeargle. And one of the commenters says, well, if the rarely used tier has these kind of Pokemon, I'm pretty sure the NU tier will have like really crappy Pokemon like Beedrill and Ditto without its Dream Mode ability. Except that's not the case! That is not the case at all. I mean, these are not, crap. I mean, are these kind of like Weezing, Smeargle, or Gorebyss? No! That's just... That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. To my mind, at least. I mean, how can these Pokemon be NU? It's like impossible. It's like they have... I mean, I know why people don't use them like as much as in the OU tier, but how about at least the RU tier? I mean, if they can't get an RU tier, that's embarrassing. I mean, I know they have problems. Well, so does any other Pokemon, but still, it just kind of mind boggles me why they can't be in the RU tier. Now they're left in the NU tier, though, where nobody plays them anymore. I'm still confused why Weezing is the NU tier. That really shocked me. Wow, just unbelievable. But anyways, the stats I'm gonna be using is from the September 2011 usage stats. So since I'm recording this October, so that means my stats are not probably up to date the time you view this video, but it should be pretty close, and I'll leave the link in the description in the video if you want to see the usage stats specifically in the RU tier, if you're curious about it. I mean, wow. I mean, there's so many Pokemon in YouTube that can at least be called the word viable. Viable means that it is not useless, and it at least can do something. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not talking about like what's a good one? Like, like, darn it, pre-evolve of Sunflora. What's his name? Darn it. No, not C dot. Sunkern. There we go. I was looking for Sunkern. Sunkern. Yes, they're not useless as Sunkern, which is like the lowest base stat total ever. But whatever. I'm not gonna just sit here just ramble about why these Pokemon should in new tier. I'm just gonna get on with the Pokemon specifically I want to talk about right about now. So okay, so these are, see the numbers here. Basically, Smogon does like this, like anywhere below like 52 or 50, the 52, 51 number spot. They will go below. Anything below that will go to another tier, which hence the NU tier. But okay, so let's just get this started. Lantern. I guess there's a really good reason why, because of Rotom Wash form. I guess I understand that part, but man, it didn't make it to the UU tier nor the RU tier. I mean, in last gen it was UU, but now it's NU. I mean, it has Volt Absorb. It's one of the very few Pokemon that resists Volt Beam. It has really high HP, and it has a fairly decent move pool. I mean, it has Heal Bell, Scold, Volt Switch, and you know what I mean. It's a pretty. I won't say it's a tank, but makes a decent wall. And Alomomola, yeah, a lot of people thought that was an evolution. Love this. That I thought was kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's more, if you look at the stats between Vaporeon and Alomomola, it's proven that Alomomola can actually take physical hits better than Vaporeon. Now I know why it's used less, because Vaporeon has more special defense and more special attack, and I understand that part. But how about this? When Regenerator comes out, which is not legal at this point of time, maybe it shall pose a challenge to Vaporeon. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, and then coming at number 59 is Absol. That is very surprising since Absol was UU last gen, but now it's NU, like nobody uses it. I mean, 130 base attack is nothing to laugh at if you ask me. Trust me. In fact, that is the same base attack as Scizor, if you recall. So that means that Absol's Sucker Punch is more powerful than Scissors U-turn. Yeah, so just letting you know. But whatever, it's slow and frail, so those are weaknesses that people, I guess, exploring. Nobody uses it. And moving on, Miltank. That was a real shocker to me because it was like UU last gen, and it wasn't like struggling to keep in the U tier. It was actually doing a pretty good job, at least if I remember correctly. But suddenly people stopped using it. I guess normal typing is indeed a curse after all. Shame. The only thing that probably doesn't matter if I could roll is Blissey. So I guess that's why it's NU. I don't know. Hopefully I'll catch up. Anyways, moving on. Coming at number 66 is Poliwrath. Now, wait, does it receive Swift Swim? I'm not sure. Anyways, well, at the point of on the upload of this video, there's no other typing, there's no Pokemon that shares this unique typing of water and fighting. The only one is Keldeo, which is not legal at the moment because it's not released by Nintendo. But still, I mean, none of its stats even hit at 100. But yeah, it's even like bulkier than Porygon 2 about its Eviolite Stone, so that's something to be considered. Also can learn like Bulk Up, which is a good move. It also has Water Absorb, so that's also a plus for him. I guess because people just found better Pokemon than them, like Slowbro. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe that's why people stopped using them. And Regenerator is one heck of a good ability. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Anyway, Snicks is Snover. Now, I thought this Pokemon should be in the UU tier because I know Hail is like pretty much the worst tier. There's pretty much no argument there, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm surprised it's NU, never used. It looks like people really don't like Hail. No, wait, is Obomasnow UU? Oh wait, I think Obomasnow is UU, so that's why it's not in the UU tier. But still, Hail. I mean, weather is very game changing, if you ask me. If you know what I mean. Oh, I don't know. Maybe people think that Hail is probably more of a hindrance rather than helping you. Maybe that's why. I mean, after all, only ice Pokemon and Pokemon with other special abilities are immune to its weather effects. Anyways, moving on. Gardevoir. Now, Gardevoir. If I recall correctly, isn't Gardevoir the only Pokemon with Trace other than Porygon 2? Also, it has like really good support moves like Wish, Will-O-Wisp, and Trick, if I remember correctly. And all sorts of stuff. It can do its job. I don't know why it suddenly doesn't get used enough to be in the RU tier. Sheesh, how sad. And then the last one, Quagsire. I mean, does anybody know but that his Dream World ability is unaware? I mean, the only Pokemon I can think of on top of my head that has that ability is B-Barrel, and that thing like sucks even more than Quagsire. So I'm not sure what's people going through the mind. I mean, Quagsire is a good Pokemon. I mean, before it got Recover, yeah, it's just a weaker Swampert, but now it's Recover and has a really good ability. Unlike Swampert, when it was Dream World, it was damp, and you know, Explosion sucks nowadays. I don't know. People, things change, and people just move on and start using other Pokemon. I don't know. Anyways, next up is Mesprit. Now, I watched the Xenon 3122 battle, and that thing just swept. I mean, I know it's 4th gen, but still, that thing with the Calm Mind substitute and the Bulb combination, that thing just swept the other guy's team, and he had a Garchomp, which was uber back then. So I don't think you want to underestimate Mesprit, but I guess the reason why is because Uxie and Azelf were better. Maybe that's why Mesprit belongs there. But still, it's not a bad Pokemon. Anyways, next up is Amoonguss. I guess people can see why, because although it can take hits better, there's Venusaur with its Sleep Powder, and even though it has Spore, maybe people are telling the Pokemon community in general that Breloom is just a better Pokemon. Maybe that's why. But still still, it can take hits, and once Regenerate comes out, maybe it'll get its fair share. Who knows? We'll see. And then, okay, at number 67, I'm stupid. At number 76 is Swellow. How did that thing drop from UU to NU? I mean, that thing was somewhat feared in the 4th gen UU tier. That doesn't make any sense. Now it's NU. I mean, I guess because Rock and Steel can wall it all day. I mean, I understand that part. But still, its facade hits like a truck. I'm not even kidding you. A monster truck, for that matter. Sheesh. So many Pokemon in a new tier. It's just sad. Anyway, next up is Dugtrio. Okay, now this one needs to get the heck out of here. Because that thing has Arena Trap. And that can easily revenge kill many Pokemon easily as they're like, if they're like 50% health or below. Even with an 80 base attack, it can still pack a punch and easily score a kill. So yeah, I really think that thing should just be out of the NU tier for good. Sheesh. I mean, heck, it's even used in Ubers because of its electric immunity. Like, if Zekrom actually gets caught in its trap while locking itself with a Thunder move, it can't do anything but let Dugtrio just set up with Home Claws. Yeah, which is a move it got in 5th gen, which is kudos for him. Yeah, I mean, it's something not to be just to laugh at and just move on. Well, I don't know. Sheesh. Alright, I need to catch my breath. Dang it, I think I extend this text a little bit too long. Yeah, yep, I did. Oh well, what can you do? One of the mic is picking up. Maybe I should just buy a separate microphone, so maybe the computer will pick it up better instead of using a built-in one. But anyways, oh, here we go. Okay, Tangela at number 81. I don't know about you guys, but Tangela hits a really high it hits like really high in defense after an Eviolite. I mean, that thing can tank. Can it be as defensive as a Quagsire Eviolite? I'm not sure, but it can't. I don't know. I don't know the stats on the top of my head. But either way, it's actually one of the better users of Eviolite, and has access to Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Giga Drain. I mean, it can still, even if it's like unevolved, it can still hurt. Like, it has what, like 100 base special attack, so that's good for him. Maybe Tank does a better job. I mean, leftovers and such. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, 14 is Weezing. Like the picture, like the one in the picture. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but Weezing was a pain in UU. I mean, it could like Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, and has a really nice access to special moves like Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I don't get it. Why is it in NU? I mean, what is it? Is it because Pharaoh Seed is better? Like, that's crazy. I mean, Pharaoh Seed is not a Pharaoh. Doesn't do the same as Pharaoh form. I mean, I don't think it went Power Web, if I remember correctly. Oh, whatever. Anyways, next up is Lapras. Yeah, we know. It should have gotten Shell Smash. I mean, we can see its freaking shell on its back, so therefore, we should give a Shell Smash by that logical reason. But it didn't, because Game Freak's like that. But still, it boasts like some nice stats, and again, it's more physically defensive than Vaporeon, so I guess the weakness is Stealth Rock and the lack of recovery move what hinders it. And also the Ice type. Oh yeah, I can't forget that Ice type. But still, it can learn Dragon Dance, Curse. I mean, it can set up and do some work. I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon, right? No, whatever. Okay, next up is Smeargle. Yeah, its stats really suck, and even some people say its speed sucks as well. But still, like every gen that comes out, Smeargle learns like a bunch of moves, like no questions asked. Like no, I mean, I'm pretty sure one day people will find a broken set for Smeargle. Like, well, I think people already saw it, like Smash Pass. But then again, Gorebyss can do it too. So I don't know. And maybe it's because of this one sentence which says, anything Smeargle can do, another Pokemon can probably do. Maybe that's why it's in you, which it probably is. Okay. Okay, at number 17, or 17 dot or whatever, is Drifhlim. Now, I'm not sure if its Dream ability is legal, like if it's released or not. It probably is. I mean, I saw MBZ use the one. And when I saw what it does, it's like, hey, that's really good. If you put a Flame Orb in it, you get a 1.5 multiplier boost in your special attacks. Like, hey, that's good for him. I mean, should be at least an RU. I mean, I know it's stealth. I know it has like a definitely has a weaker typing than Gengar in all honesty. But I don't know. Maybe because maybe there's better Pokemon out there. Maybe like Gengar. Probably. Maybe that's why people don't use them. I'm not sure. It's like I don't know all these Pokemon at the bottom of my heart. It's just not true. I'm not sure. Anyways, number 18 is Cinccino. I guess I can see the reason why, because maybe it's Dream World ability from the race, but then again, Technician is probably better overall ability, and maybe because it's the normal. Like once again, normal typing is a curse on any Pokemon who obtains it. So maybe that's the reason why. And plus, maybe people say it's an inferior Ampharos and blah 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 blah. Oh, whatever. Anyway, next up is Ninjask. Okay, yeah, I can understand. Because it can easily face out, it can't learn Taunt, and it's predictable as heck. I understand. But still, an NU? That's crazy. That's crazy talk, I tell you. Well, anyways, number 106 on the, according to the RU stats of September 2011, is Gorebyss, which I mentioned briefly before. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I don't know about you guys, but Smash Pass is really powerful once it gets going. I mean, plus 2 in attack, defense, and speed in one turn is nothing to laugh at. Nothing to just suddenly just forget about it. You have to do something about it. You have to. I don't know. Can it learn Taunt? Probably not. I'm not sure. Maybe Shell Smash. I guess people are just trying to say, and really want Game Freak should put Shell Smash on something incredibly broken like Salamence. Maybe that's what people are trying to send a message to. It's like, we don't want these on these crappy ones. Give it to Pokemon we actually care about and that are good and all that stuff, and over centralizing and yada yada yada. Maybe that's what, I don't know. But then again, I have Shell, so what's the point? Anyways, next up is Ursaring, which actually was initially in the NU tier 4th gen, but then it went back up in the UU tier. But hey, look where we are now. He's at the NU tier again. And this NU tier is even worse because there's a tier before it, which is the RU tier. So it's like negative. It's like you're like a truly level 1. Instead of a level 2 Ursaring, you're a level 1, which is sad. Because this thing like hits really hard with Facade. And people think it's slow, but add a Toxic Orb on it and you activate the ability called Quick Feet. And now you can actually start doing some sweeping if that guy doesn't, excuse me, I should drink some water. If that guy doesn't pack anything too fast like Yanmega or something like that. Well, whatever. Once again, it's about the normal typing. And that's the only stat it gets. So maybe that's why. Anyway, next up is Rhydon, which is kind of surprising because I saw Quando Ren 66 used it, and it takes physical hits like a monster. Like it can take like close combats, like even from Heracross, it can just shove it. He can just shove it off his soldiers like it was no problem. Like I don't think you can get 2-hit KO'd from a Life Orb close combat from like Heracross or heck even Terrakion. So I don't know, maybe because Rhyperior has the better stats and excuse me, and it just looks more badass. I'm not sure. I don't know why. I don't know why people don't use the Evolve right now. I think it's a pretty neat idea. Anyways, moving on to Walrein. Well, I'm not surprised Walrein's NU because if like all Bulma is like, well, hang on, freaking RU tier. If Snover's NU tier, then by logic, Walrein should be NU. I mean, I don't know you guys, but a lot of people complain about how Storeen is like one of the most annoying pieces of crap ever. Like, it's so annoying because it just protects and it toxics you and it tries to surf you, try to get more ice body health. But then people just don't care about it anymore because there's ways around it. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I mean, it got Super Fang, right? So that's good news. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't used Walrein, so maybe we should ask someone else. Anyways, and the last one on this part of this text thingy-mabob is Regirock, which is kind of surprising because actually I think Regirock also dropped to the NU tier in 4th gen, so I guess it shouldn't be too much of a surprise since it's here as well. Along with Regis, I think Regis is NU as well. Not Registeel. Registeel is UU, but maybe because why is Regirock NU? It doesn't make any sense. Why? I mean, it has the stats to do work, right? I mean, it can curse. I mean, heck, it even... Well, then again, that was a long time ago. Well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask someone else why Regirock is NU. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has no reliable cover. Just thinking that applies to Registeel and Regis. Who knows? Anyways, the last five Pokemon are here, and this one is Ampharos. How about you guys? But Ampharos is actually one of my favorite 2nd gen electric Pokemon. I mean, it's such a cool concept that it's a sheep and it has no fur, no cotton, and it learns this really cool move called Cotton Guard. Like I should see that. Okay, this thing can't die in the NU tier just like last gen, but it did. Maybe because it doesn't have like something like Recover. Like do people expect everyone to learn Recover? I mean, we all know it's a really good move, but it's not something everybody can learn. It's more like Psychic Pokemon or like Psychic Pokemon and Psychic Pokemon and darn it, I'm having a brain fart here. Oh, whatever, you get the points. It can't just be distributed to every one Pokemon you like. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, I know Pokemon doesn't make any sense, but there's a reason why all Pokemon don't get Recover. Anyways, next up is Exeggutor. Now this thing just like went slowly from really good to really crappy. Like it like first, if you see the 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen, it just kept on dropping till nobody wants to use it anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure it got the ability Harvest, which is a pretty interesting ability to use, like Chesto Resto. Man, that thing rocks. Well, anyways, next up is Torterra. I don't know you guys, but Torterra is one of the very few couple of Pokemon, along with Breloom and I think Bronzong, who could resist the rock and ground combination. And I guess it's not used because it's weak to Mega Horn and other bug moves. Maybe that's why. Because some people like to put the rock bug ground combination like Excadrill and Rhyperior. Maybe that's why. Also because it's probably Paraphone just outclasses it. Maybe that's why it's NU. So it's not a bad Pokemon by any means, if you ask me. Anyways, the last two, because I put them in the last two because they're kind of similar to each other and they're probably pre-evolve, evolve and whatnot. And those are Pikachu and Raichu. Now, I don't know you guys, but I think around August, September in Japan, they released a Dream Road ability and it was long. And as well as a bonus, they give the Pikachu the Light Ball. So now it's legal to put Light Ball on a Pikachu and wreck so many Pokemon with like Nasty Plot, Substitute, and no wait, Patay Berry is not legal. But you get the point. I mean, Lightning Rod is not a bad build. It gives immunity and gives a special attack boost. I mean, why not? Why not use it? Is it because it's too slow? Maybe why? Maybe that's why. Well, anyway, that was when I look back at the recording, that was a really crappy commentary on some parts because I'm not used to voicing over so many stuff. And maybe I need to get a better mic, and I need to drink water before I record, because if you keep on talking, it just it tends to dry your throat, if you ask me. Anyways, that's it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.